Yeah, let's hope we don't have to report anybody today. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. As always, welcome back means we are on another adventure, and that also means that you're going to want to know where we are and what we are doing. We haven't been on the water at all, I don't think, this year. Maybe once. I don't think I've been on the water at all this year, to be honest with you. So this is going to be the first paddle video of the year. I'm in, I guess, Ravenna, Ohio. West Branch Lake is where I am. And this is the Michael Kirwan Reservoir is what this is. Got the kayaks out, got them all set to go, and what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go, and there's some tunnels down the way that go underneath railroad, and then they go underneath the road. So we're gonna hit those and try to find those. I don't think they're too far away, maybe a mile or so down the way. Never really paddled this lake before. Usually I do rivers, but that is what the adventure is going to be today. We're going to paddle a little bit. It's like 90 something degrees outside already. It's, I think, like maybe 10:30 in the morning, something like that. It is super nice outside, sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. Might be hot on the water, but that's okay. But if you're ready for today's adventure, if you're ready to go try to find these tunnels down the waterway, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic.
Oh, shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva.
You're okay. You're okay.
For watching my channel.
Jesus, God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, take a sip. History.
Better Malanga.
All right, we are on the water. I will give you a little view here. I'll give you a little 360 view right here. This is Rock Spring Road, boat ramp, dock, whatever you want to call it. Trailhead, water trailhead, okay? Yes, in the ODNR is over there. I was actually talking to one of the rangers, one of the officers, Uber. She was actually pretty cool. And at the beginning of my video, I did say that I wonder if we were going to have to report somebody today. That was all because when you get to these tunnels, hopefully we find them. I guess some lady or some of the owners were bothering some of the kayakers about trespassing on their land, which I just verified it by Officer Uber, that any waterway in Ohio, any navigable waterway, river, stream, whatever the case may be, is not trespassing at all. You can do it, just don't go on land. So I guess these people have been giving some problems. I don't know which way to go, so I'm gonna go on the outer lake. I don't know if this gets shallow over here or not. You know what? Heck, let's just go this way. I think we can go this way. I don't know if it gets shallow, and if it does, we can come back around. Nah, actually it does look pretty shallow. Let's not go that way. Let's not go that way, but pretty cool area. It did rain, but yeah, let's not waste our time. Let's not waste any of our time. But yeah, these owners, I guess, have been given some problems too. But if you know the law, you're fine. Just don't get out of the boat. Just don't get on land, and be as nice as possible if you come in contact with somebody that says you're not allowed to do this or you're trespassing, because you are absolutely not. Some people may be misinformed about the situation. I am not. I know that. So yeah, this is the first. Oh, there was a fish that just jumped right in front of me. How cool was that? It was right out there. I don't know if you've seen it. I'll have to look at the video when I edit this. Yeah, there was a fish jumping. A lot of kayak fishing going on today. First time ever paddling this lake. So yeah, this should be fun. I guess the tunnels are about 2 miles from where I am right now. And it's on Hinkley Creek. So hopefully we find them. I think we will. Listen to that wildlife. You hear that wildlife? The birds. Wow. Yeah, this is great. This is nice. Definitely cool. I'm glad I came here. Yeah, but if you want the address, I will put the address on the screen right now so you can see. But it's 5565 Rock Spring Road. That's where I parked. And like I said, I've never been to these tunnels before, and I definitely wanted to check it out. West Branch State Park. Man, oh my goodness, listen to that. So nice. So nice. Wow. Yeah, so in 1965 is when this reservoir, you know, obviously it's man-made, but in 1965 is when this reservoir opened. If you look up to the top, hopefully you can see it. There's a hawk flying. Another boat coming in. In 1966 is when it actually opened to the public. Okay, let me do this for you guys. Look up in the sky right now. You'll see a couple hawks flying around, hopefully. I think they're right above me now, so now you're not. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is get to the train tunnels, and we're gonna kind of veer off. I have to find them. I think I will. I'm pretty sure I will. And then actually once I get to like Hinkley Creek, then I'll turn this on, show you what the view of is that, because if you're from the area or if you're a kayaker and you want something, you know, cool to check out, you know, I think this is one of those things that you want to do. So let's get further down the water and see if we can find these tunnels. Okay, so I got a little further in the lake itself, and like I said, I've never been here before, but I think straight ahead, I'm looking for like an island, and it looks to me like straight ahead, maybe not to you guys in the video, but I think straight ahead is where I'm aiming for, and I'm gonna keep to the right, and I'm gonna go between land and that island, and I'm gonna kind of look for a creek that veers off, and that's what we're going to follow, and that's what's going to lead us to the tunnel. So again, you know, video is just to show you, if you kayak or if you're on the water, mainly kayak, that you can go check out these tunnels and how to get there, a basic idea of how to get there. I've actually looked on Google Maps, you know, aerial view, earth view, and kind of found it. And then when I did get here, I was talking to another guy. He was telling me about it, also telling me to watch out for the crazy owners. But if we do come across that, I'll be as nice as I can be, and you know, tell them, kind of educate them a little bit. on the rules and tell them I'll be reporting them and I'll be on my way. So let's keep going a little bit, and hopefully we can get check out these amazing tunnels. I don't know how much of the tunnel is going to be showing. Sometimes they're really a big airspace, sometimes it's not, depending on the water level. But I think this is a fun adventure today, getting on this water. Oh man, it feels so freaking great. Yeah, hopefully everybody else is off the couch doing something today, because it is nice. So let's keep going. All right, a little bit closer. Water's a little choppy out here because we're in open water. So the air is just nothing, nothing stopping the wind right now. So what a good time though, man. Oh man, our water feels good splashing. Woo! Man, hopefully you guys are out doing something today. Wow. All right, so there's that island I was talking about, pretty much straight ahead right there. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go between the island and land, shore, and we're gonna follow that to the right, I believe. And then we're gonna look for like the actual creek that runs back to the tunnels. But yeah, if you can look, man, there's people over there. They're trolling right in front of me right there, a couple boats. Big fishing lake here. And I'll show you a little bit. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been really paddling for. I just don't really keep track of time when I'm on the water too much. But yeah, it's been a nice paddle so far. Not even though it's so hot outside, it's been pretty nice. But yeah, just an update on the paddle. I'm going between the island right now. We made it this far, and next stop is to find this creek so we can get to the tunnels. And again, hopefully we don't run into no problems, no crazy owners or whatever that want to try to tell us that, we're trespassing, because then we'll have to not get ignorant, but kind of like educate them, I guess, a little bit on, what the law is in Ohio. So, paddle on. All right, I'm still by that island. Wanted to check that out right there. There's the island, which is kind of like a landmark when you're going here. So yeah, when you paddle out from where I told you to, where our starting point was, that's the first pinpoint you're going to want to hit. Your first landmark is that island. And then we're going, I think we're going to follow to the right over there. Yeah, this wind, it's pushing me around a little bit today. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the island from the side there. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, this wind is just pushing me. So I'm gonna get down. I think we're almost there to the actual creek. So I think it's gonna be a good time. All right, so I made that right where I showed you where that island was. And if you look ahead, another landmark, you see that power line sitting back there going up in the air? Well, you can see the power lines, and then you see the power line tower. That's the other landmark. So you got the island, and you got that the tower there, the power line tower. Again, I'm not really sure where the actual creek starts, but and it's not on the map anyway, but it's Hinkley Creek, and we're gonna follow that. I'm not sure how long it takes to actually get to the tunnels. I said in the beginning, it goes underneath a road, and then the second there's a fish right in front of me. Hopefully you've seen that too. It jumped out of the water. and it goes under some train tracks. Actually, I heard the train going through. I don't know if we'll catch one or not. It would be great if we did. Boy, it would be great if we did. But only time can tell on that. And yeah, now I got to kind of find out where we got to go. There's going to be a creek somewhere. There's going to be a little path or a trail that we're looking for. But when I find it, I will definitely get back on and kind of guide you of what you have to do to get to it, you know, so you can see for yourselves. Okay, so the water got a little calmer because I came into like this little cove over here. Let me turn around and show you where I am right now. If you look out straight ahead, that's where the island is. So let me turn back over here. Now you're looking at the power lines going straight through where I told you. And again, I hope I'm going the right way, but straight ahead, man, there's some nice wildlife out here too. Straight ahead is, I believe, the area where we want to go in at. It looks like it. I heard that it gets shallow out here. There's some nice dragonflies going around too. Let me go around. We got some novice paddlers beside me. And again, I think this is the way we have to go. If it's not, I'll find the real way we got to go. But I think this is it. Again, I think people said it got shallow. It gets shallow, especially when you get to the second tunnel. There's really no reason to go beyond that. And again, I don't really know. I've never been here, but this is cool. Oh man, I think this might be the way. Oh wow, check this out. Listen to the wildlife. Oh wow. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is wild. This is so cool. Yeah, I'm hoping this is the way. Man, you see, oh, and then shade. Woo. Wow. The noise is so great in here. Let's go through this way. And if this isn't the way, I'm telling you, if this isn't the way, this is still cool as heck, but I think it is. Oh, wow, check it out. Oh my goodness. This has to be it. This has to be Hinkley Creek. Wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna keep this rolling. Again, I don't know how far the actual tunnels are from here, but wow, this is awesome. This is so cool back here. So quiet. Almost like you're secluded, and we are just on the, you know, big man-made lake of West Branch. I guess not too old too, if you think, like 1966. But I will say one thing, there's a lot of pollen in the air. Wow. I don't know if the pollen shows up or not. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Yeah, we must be going the right way. We must be going the right way. Yeah, so again, I'll keep this rolling, and like, I know the sun is gonna show, but you know, this is what it looks like paddling through from the other direction. Wow. Oh, we have got to the tunnels. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely gonna keep these on. Yeah, definitely gonna keep this on. Check this out. Oh wow, the bird's flying above you. I know you can't see it because I have this mounted on the front of my kayak. And it looks like, I mean, it did rain, so the waterfall rose the water up, I guess, a little bit during the rainfall. Oh, this is wild. Oh, check the birds out, man. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're gonna go through this first one, I guess, and then you can go to this. The first one goes underneath the road. The second one goes under railroad tracks. And oh wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that view right there. I come back, I'm definitely, well, actually, you know what, since I'm doing here, I kind of want to get a picture without any disturbances in the water right now. Is this cool or what? Wow. Sorry, I was taking a picture of this. Look at this. Wow. I will say, well, I'll tell you when I get done with this. Look at this. Dude. Oh my goodness. How cool is this? Wow. There's a, if you look on top of the bridge, 1945, it says. Oh, wow. Dude, check this out. Now they do say to stay in the middle. It gets shallow on the end. I do see water dripping. Oh, this is wild. This is wild. It's just water. Oh my goodness. Wow. So yeah, this is a live, full view of me going through the tunnel right now. So you're seeing it as I'm doing it, man. This is what you would paddle to and see this. And again, I haven't ran across nobody to tell me that I'm trespassing or not, and I will explain that at the end of the video too, because I know people have been told that they have been, and that is absolutely wrong. You are not trespassing on Ohio navigable waters. So we just went under the train tracks. Too bad there wasn't a train. Wow. This is so cool. Now, straight ahead is the second tunnel that we're going through. Now this one doesn't have any kind of date on it or anything like that, but look at that. that is so cool. This is so cool. Oh wow. Now I have been told again that it gets shallow from this point on. The frogs in there, yeah, there's a bunch of frogs over there. Oh, this water's stale in here, it's stagnant. Yeah, it's pretty stagnant in here, but check this out. Oh yeah, this is murky water. Oh yeah, this will be getting, ugh, it's like slime. Oh, it's slime. Woo. So I'm gonna yeah, it's slime in here. So what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna go no further in here because somebody said when you get out there, it just gets shallow. I may go out and see what this is, but okay, so somebody actually, so this would be somebody's houses over here. I think this may be the people that tell you that you're trespassing, which you're not. Just don't go on land is what it is. So, and some people just are misinformed about Ohio waterways. So now I look back, and here is the other entrance to the second tunnel right here. How cool is that? That is so wild. That's cool. Very cool. So we made it through the 2 tunnels. All right, so I am going back through the tunnels. Oh, there's a plaque on the other side of that one right there. Actually, when I get through the tunnels, I'll do my outro and tell you, again, recap of what we just did. But this is so cool. The second tunnel has, though, a bunch of, like, just, it's slimy. Like, it's just so slimy. I don't know if you can see my paddle right there. It's like, it's gross. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. What does that say right there? So that's obviously, that's the train right there. So I think the state park actually ends before that tunnel right there. And the train company owns that. I don't know if it'd be CSX or not, but I would assume so. Hear the peep frogs. Oh man, this is wonderful. So, wow. This is really cool. Yeah, CSXT Bridge Department 2020 is what that says on top. Wow, it's wild. And here we go through this one. It's weird how the water in this one is clear compared to that second tunnel. And again, see, here I am taking pictures. That's why it's that's why I'm not going straight. But okay, let's get through here. Actually, I might do it in here. I don't know. Who knows? Nah, I'll get outside against the wall so I can tell you about this. There is, okay, hold on, let me show you guys something because I don't know. Is that a bird nest right there? I thought I saw something moving in there. I think, yeah, it is. There's a bird. There's a bird in there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a bird in the bird nest right there. That is, okay. I'm not touching it. I didn't want to scare it. I didn't hate it that I scared it, but that he'll come back. Wow, that was, dude, that was cool. That was flipping awesome. That was flipping cool. Freaking cool, flipping cool. Whatever kind of cool you think it was. Yeah, this was wild. So let me get out here and I'm gonna get to where you can actually see me so I can do my outro on here. Wow, that was wild. That was a good paddle. Man, that was a good paddle. The lake was fun even though just if you didn't come out here, to see this. I was trying to stay out of that water. Even if you didn't come to see the tunnels, the lake is fun to paddle. It was a good time, but this definitely made it well worth it. So let me get over here. I'm going to spin myself around Let me spin myself around here. All right, look at this right here. Let me get over here and get the GoPro after this. Okay, so right there is the 2 tunnels, and up there, see, it says 1945 up there. How cool is that? That is so wild. That was so cool. And even the way in here, from when you get to the lake itself, yeah, when you get to the lake, it's, you know, off the lake itself and come through the Hinkley Creek, it even turns into more awesomeness. That was wild. But that is such a cool find. Super easy to find. You've seen it in the video. I don't know, I'd probably been paddling for an hour maybe. Wasn't paddling fast or anything like that. I was just normally, you know, just a normal steady paddle, you know, just taking it easy, enjoying the sights and the sounds and stuff like that. But so this is Portage County, West Branch Lake. I guess this is Ravenna, Ohio. And I showed you where the park, I'll put the address on there again for where like the water trail head would be. They do have a bathroom there. It's just a gravity toilet. Wasn't really that clean, I will say that. it wasn't that clean, but okay, at least there's one there. When I pulled in, I actually talked to some of the ODNR people, and again, they were super cool. I mean, my stuff's registered. I wear life jackets and stuff like that, so I was good to go. So I had no problem. And then I did want to ask her for sure. I thought I was 100% sure in the first place, but I just wanted to double myself of making sure if you're on a navigable waterway in Ohio, if it's trespassing, if it goes through somebody's property or not. And you are allowed. You are allowed. So if you do come here, I didn't see anybody, but you've seen the boats and the kayaks and stuff past that second bridge. Don't get out of your boat. If you're on the water, you're okay. There's no problem whatsoever. You are not trespassing at all. And if they do say something to you, harassing people on boats or on the water, it's a big fine. It's a big charge. They don't take it lightly when it comes to that. And you can also report them as well, which I say that you do. Report anybody who gives you a problem about trespassing back here. Not to be a jerk or anything, but they're probably not educated, and they're probably, you know, that you've seen their personal property back there. So, you know, you wouldn't want nobody messing with it. But I know I'm not going to, and I know a lot of people probably wouldn't anyway. Just stay in your boat, stay on the water. It's a navigable water in Ohio. You're not trespassing. So I think that's going to be the end of the video. Again, that is so cool. That's the tunnel, the 2 tunnels. The only thing that would be really cool right now is if a train came by, and I heard one earlier, so I don't think we're gonna get lucky on that. But there is the Hinkley Creek coming down through here. It's almost like you're, it's almost like you're in this weird rainforest, you know, coming back here. Wow, this is awesome. This is great. Amazing paddle today. Amazing paddle today. So yeah, man, if you're ever out in the area and you're a kayaker, definitely check this out. This was a cool adventure, man. This was a really cool adventure. But listen, thanks for coming on today's adventure. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, leave a comment. I do read every single comment. In time, I will get to them all. There's a lot of them, but I do read every single one. Love you guys for supporting the channel. And until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, better Malenge.